the grass and me tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, I don't bring it up, so this will reach out, so let it take out, lately.
On outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, cause if it isn't, yeah, I'ma play my very best for you tonight. She said I have a proposition. Every really want to take me home tonight. I said, what's that? She said, come make me dance. I'll stay forever. Come make me dance. I'll stay forever.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, my partner Greg Olson. The kicker is Cade York. He's got this one set to get started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw right away, here's Milroe. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milroe. That's dropped off for Walker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Cup in motion. They'll go play action with Milroe. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds for the 1st down.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend, make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone, defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
Milroe going to throw it again. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Again, it's Milroe. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
This fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The zone read, this is Penix. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 38 yards.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I think their sideline celebrated just a little prematurely, because if you look closer, Mike, it's pretty clear. The receiver did not possess the ball while having both feet inbounds. Missed opportunity there, incomplete.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
That's complete. He's got it to London. Pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Falcon first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the option, here's Robinson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Julian Love brings him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Let's go.
Now Penix to throw on second down. Flush to his right. This is caught at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. It's his third touchdown catch this year. York, good on the extra point. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And how about this? Here comes the reverse. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. First carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Milroe. Open man is Horton. It's caught. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll get this complete to Walker. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 37 yards. They'll throw on first down with Milroe. It is brought in the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown and time for the kickoff. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down for 37.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early, every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He's inside the 30. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It's a big run by Robinson. A gain of 48.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
On first down, it's Penix. Flush to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
Lord's kick is good. And the Falcons will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like, you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Milroe. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Milroe throwing on second down. Escaping to his left. Off he goes. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. Throwing now, Milroe on first down. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy certainly one of them.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Out to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
It's complete. He's got it up. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Here's first and 10.
70, hot 70. Let's go, 80.
To the air, it's Milroe. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
So nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Okay, ready?
Here's second and 6. Now it's Milroe. That one's to Zach Charbonnet. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. First and 10.
Milroe. They're holding at the 2. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready?
Walker is in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. It's on first down. And is over middle of the field. It is caught. And he's going to be marked down, bringing it all the way to the 25-yard line.
40. And the Falcons, first down.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On first down, it's Milroe. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. And third down coming up.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Third and a long way to go.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing is Milroe. On the move left. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second. Now the Falcons will use their third and final timeout. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. The Seahawks sending out their punt team, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On third down, Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Now, deep ball for London. To the goal line and in. Great London. Touchdown, Falcons.
And what a swing in momentum here as you go into the half. Here you are offensively. Not only are you losing, but you really just have a desperation, no time on the clock. Let's see if we can steal some points, and you convert.
And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked. And he's going to be brought down. They pass on that field goal attempt, and they get nothing out of it as the first half comes to an end. This is still anyone's ball game at this point. The difference is just 2 as we begin quarter number 3. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. Start on the ground with Robinson.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. And this is really an area, Mike, that he excels in. He makes the right decision to keep the ball himself, and then when he hits the hole, he doesn't stop until he picks up the first down.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. He'll get that complete to Donald Parham. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7. On the Seahawks 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 7. Trying the left side, here's Robinson. He kept waiting for that cutback lane to develop. It never did. He's tackled right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there. Ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. Get across the 20, mark him at 22-yard line. Now Milroe on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On 2nd down, here's Milroe. Taking off. He gets this up close to the first down. Mark him at 32.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Here's third down and a few inches.
70 Rangers, 70. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That is caught. He finds Walker. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Here's Milrow to throw. He'll get this complete to Walker. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Now Milrow. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. David Onyemata in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
Seven Pirates. 60 Vikings. 2. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Hit by the rookie out of Oklahoma. And the Falcons are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Mike, doesn't it just seem like year in and year out, especially on the defensive side of the ball, there's these late-round players that kind of burst onto the scene out of nowhere, and there's a reason this guy fell in the draft, but I'll tell you what, he has shown a ton of growth so far this year, and he continues to make his presence felt on the back end of this defense.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Julian Love brings him down.
Brings up second and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. Quick throw there on the RPO is broken up. And no time to get the separation there. And the incompletion is going to bring up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and
nowhere to go. He is taken down. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. The Falcons send their punting unit out. Here's Portland. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 4.
70 Rangers. Ready, go.
On play action, Milrow. He finds Huff along the out route. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Seattle.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down.
Ready up.
First down. A gain of 11 on
Let's
the
go
play.
now.
First down, Seahawks.
Back to throw. That's caught. Robbie Chosen on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
Drag him 60.
31-yard line.
65.
Hill drops to throw. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Craft all 80. Craft the 6. Come on. Come on. Hit. Cougar 19.
To the air, it's Milrose. Smith and Jigba has it on that out route. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up
Second and 7.
at the Falcons' 17-yard line.
Go.
To throw again is Milrose. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Let's go.
On first down, it's Robinson. And he goes through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Ready, go.
They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
First down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out? And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
And the Falcons, first down.
Go.
First and 10 at the 40.
Another run here for Robinson. Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yards. On second down, Penix. Pass to the tight end, Hurst. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down. The Falcons getting their punter out there as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that one not placed as well as he had hoped. It's all the way into the end zone for a touchdown. This is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milroe. That's taken in by Horton. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Now 2nd and inches. Milroe. Forced out wide. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
He'll run again. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Cup 19. Ready? Gravity Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. Just check this one down to Charbonnet. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
But what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Here comes 2nd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So it's a win here.